Hello, and welcome to part one of this edition of What the Hell Just Happened? The vlog that's better for you than almost anything except maybe singing and dancing. More on that later. This week we begin in the country known for the samba, carnaval, and that girl from Ipanema. Yes, Brazil. As you may know, the rainforest in Brazil is a gigantic carbon battery which holds 25% of the world's carbon dioxide, about 27 billion tons of the stuff. This ecosystem protects our planet from greenhouse gases and cancer-causing radiation from the sun and produces a fifth of the world's oxygen supply. It literally stands as a sentinel to guard our planet and civilization from extinction. And what the hell just happened in the Brazilian rainforests? Recently, land speculators began to set fires to huge parcels of it. They claim they just want to clear land for cultivation or grazing. Okay, I get it. They need to earn a living. But slashing and burning the Amazon basin is like murdering your whole family so you can rent out their rooms for an Airbnb. Not a suggestion. Don't get any ideas. Now, before the most recent fires, the forest was somewhat protected by Brazilian law and by indigenous protesters who put their lives on the line to halt deforestation. But Brazil now has a far-right, business-friendly president named Jair Bolsonaro, who's removed all the roadblocks from deforestation. By the way, Bolsonaro's son, Eduardo, is also slated to become Brazil's ambassador to the U.S. and has had ongoing meetings with our president as recently as this Friday morning. But it's going to take a buttload of money to make this deforestation initiative happen. And where do you think all that jack is coming from? I'm glad you asked. It's coming from two Brazilian agribusiness companies owned in large part by Steven Schwarzman, CEO of the Blackstone Group, a U.S. investment firm. Schwarzman is also a top donor to our current president and Senate Leader McConnell to the tune of $12.5 million to McConnell alone. Bet old Mitchell danced to that tune. Schwarzman can afford these bribe payments, though, because his yearly pay is around $500 to $750 million. And Schwarzman's not just a super rich-ass donor, he's also a close friend and advisor to the president, and served as the chair of his strategic and policy forum until it fell apart in the wake of the Charlottesville neo-Nazi rally. At least he knew when to get off the sinking ship. So clearly, this is a really good guy who takes your best interests to heart. Now, many ecologists believe that if just 25% of the Amazon rainforest is cleared, it will cause a chain reaction that could turn this vital region into a dust bowl. That's just theory. It's not like that's ever happened before. So in a few years, when all the ice caps and glaciers have melted and super hurricanes are ravaging our soggy shores every year, skin cancer rates are skyrocketing, at least Schwarzman, McConnell, and our current president will be living the good life, even if you aren't. Hey, thanks for watching part one of this week's vlog. Join me for part two next Wednesday. We'll have a fun new feature and some very good news to share. See you then.